Hey y'all, we back with another episode of Dawg Talk. I am your host, J Mac. We live from the Wraparound Terrace Suite at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, baby. And of course, I got my same gang with me. Over here on the far side of the room, I got my dog, KG, Mr. Kenny Games with me. Bro, what's so funny, bro?
I don't know. He just started laughing. But nah, what up, man? Hey, you already know I'm glad to be here. I done told everybody about the other pieces of the room that are nice. We talked about the fabrics and the nice leathers, and then we talked about the crystals on the wall. But I didn't get to talk about the terrace that is the wraparound. It is a very nice view. If you come out on this side, you can see the little sprinklers come up every 30 minutes, you know. And if you come on this side, you just see the strip. So, yeah, we having views.
We have emotion over here, basically. But anyway, of course, to my right over here, I got Mr. KCP, Mr. Two-time himself, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, brother. Been a long day. You know, he's knocking out these podcasts, man, get the work done. But I'm excited, you know, just to continue to keep this work going. Like,
You having a good time?
yeah.
Okay.
Know, get the energy back. I was back there taking a little nap.
And of course, man, we got a very special guest. Of course, it's Summer League.
Come on.
We have emotion all throughout the pods, man. And so,
insane.
of course, our guest, he's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's a North Carolina Tar Heel. He was drafted in the first round, 11th overall in 2019, and it's Mr. Cam Johnson, man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming, man.
Thank you for having me,
Yes,
man.
sir. Appreciate you.
Blessed, very blessed.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Yes, sir. What's been going on recently, Cam? What's
Oh
going on?
man,
What's
life's been going on, man.
Yeah.
Like been lifing?
Yeah, just trying to figure it all out. Traded to Denver 2 weeks ago almost, and everybody here knows what that comes with.
I'm about to say, yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Moving life around and just settling what comes with that, and
Yeah.
and looking forward to trying to get it done on the court.
Yeah. What was like your initial reaction when you heard about it?
It was actually, I was surprisingly like really calm about it. You know what I mean? Like, I've had so many phone calls over the past year that I thought would be the one that's a trade.
Yeah.
You know, your heart, like, just skip one beat. It's just like, I got this phone call and I heard my agent's voice and I'm like, all right, like let's hear it. Like, I don't know why that time was the one time that it actually happened and the one time that I was really calm about it. But man, you know, it's just, as we kind of get older in the league, as I'm starting to realize KCP is just like you when you're in the league and you have a chance to compete, that's really all you can ask for.
For sure.
You know, it doesn't really kind of matter where you are. You know, it becomes a brotherhood. You get to know a lot of people in the league. So, you know, besides playing in a different city, trying to find a new home and stuff, it's kind of business as usual after that.
Yeah. That's real. Because I've been traded 3 times now.
Yeah.
And like every time I had like a different opinion about the trade, you know, on how I felt. Like, oh, this could be great for me, you know, or just me going into it. Like, to your point, it's like it's another opportunity for me, you know, to play, to compete, you know, and like whatever team it may be, like what we competing for, you know. So to your point, man, I commend that for sure, because getting traded ain't fun. You know, I tell you, my very first one, I think I broke down, like crying. I ain't know what to do. I ain't talked to my family for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So my first time ever, like, it's happening, and like, but like, second and third time was like so much easier after that. If you get that phone call, you know, it's like, all right, cool. Yeah. And then you, at some point, you have like a sense of that feeling, like, oh damn, it might happen.
Tight.
You know, this season might not, you know, but I got the feeling it might, you know. So.
Were you in season or off season the first time you got traded?
2 of them was off season. 1 was in season. Well, no, I don't think I ever got traded. All of them was off season, I think.
Okay. Where were you when you got that call? Were you at the house?
I was at the house about to hop in the shower, bro.
Just on some calm.
I swear, I just finished the workouts and everything. I'm about to hop in the shower and you know, like, next thing you know, like an hour and a half had gone by. I'm still standing there in the tower, like on the phone and stuff.
I was about to say, my first one from LA to DC, I think I was at the house too.
Yeah.
It was first year we didn't make the playoffs. When Bron got there, I was sitting at the house, and Brad called me. He was like, "Bro, what you think about playing, like, you know, like for the DC or playing with him?" I was like, "Bro, we already talked about it. You know, we've been playing together since we were 15. You know, been knowing each other for that long. Like, we already talked about playing like with each other." And so that was like easy decision. I was just sitting at home, like just chilling. Just got the phone call. I think it was early too, like 12, like in the afternoon, you know. Yeah. And we just made it to like next later on that day. I see it go across the board, like just having that conversation with him, you know, and it just go across the board right there, same day. So,
what were your initial feelings hearing that? Okay, I'm getting traded from Brooklyn to Denver. What was that initial thought for you?
Obviously in Brooklyn, we're in the process of turning things around. You know what I mean? Got a lot of young guys in the building, and we're trying to establish a culture and try to get back to winning. And so that was the focus, and that comes with, you know, a very specific type of coaching, a very specific type of locker room culture where everything you're doing is like, you know, we blew a lot of fourth quarter leads this past year, a ton. We just couldn't win games in the fourth quarter. So a lot of our conversations are like, okay, what's the next step into just how can we finish games? How can we do this? Yeah. How can we just be better at the very basic fundamental stuff? And part of that is fine. Like that's part of life. That's part of basketball. That's part of the process is trying to learn how to win. When I get traded to Denver, my first thought is like, yo, Ma, AG.
I was going to get right into it, but you go ahead. You're already into that, so go ahead.
It's like, all right, now I get a chance to actually compete for a championship. And you know, I don't know how many teams you could say could compete for a championship year in and year out, but I feel like this team right now, they've shown it. You won it with that group. It's a chance. And so best player in the world, like, you know, the opportunities he opens up offensively. You know, and I started thinking like, how am I going to fit into this system?
I was just about to ask you that question. I was like, when you knew you was getting traded to Denver, that's like, what's your reaction? Like, how do I fit into the system? Like, how do I see myself playing with these guys? You know what I'm saying? I was going to ask you that question, but you already going into it. But you keep going though.
Yeah, check this. So like,
I said, check it. We about to
break it
down. The experience in Brooklyn last year for me was really, really cool, really eye-opening on an NBA level, because I started seeing defenses that I haven't seen in a really long time. I come into the NBA as a spot-up shooter. I'm in the corners a lot. I'm holding. That's my real estate. I used to say like, this area below the break is my home. I own real estate here. I visit home often. I get back to home base, and it's like it's cool because I'm trying to function as high level as I can in my role to win games. Right. This past year in Brooklyn, you know, we had trades. CT goes down for a large part of the year. And then it's a lot of young guys. So I got to handle a lot more offensive load. And then with that comes a lot more defense. Just ask him. I mean, how many times we played you guys in a short span? Like it's like a month and a half, and we played them about 4 times. And one of them was back to back. And so, you know, he fights. Like he physical, getting the chase, doesn't give up on plays. But at the same time, it's like he's not fouling. So I'm trying to draw fouls and come off screens, and he's right there. And it's tiring. Right? And it's probably tiring for you too. But the thing is, he gonna
y'all should see me sometimes, but I be chasing and they get the ball on the steal. I be like, y'all go ahead. Dog down for this trailing 3.
But you learn from that. But you know how many times I watched that first game that we played you? We played you guys in Brooklyn back-to-back games. That whole night after the game, I knew you're going to be guarding me. The next game is it's a day in between. So I'm watching that whole game like, how can I get separation? How can I do this? So I got to learn a lot. But like that's just one example. But all season I'm getting guarded in different ways, and I'm trying to, you know, I want to come off that backside handoff clean. I don't want you to try to.
Like, no, that's real true. Cause me, I'm just strictly spot up shooting. Just play defense. But the one play I do have that comes out of that corner, I'm making sure
it's full speed too.
That he giving me the ball. It's the only play it's the only play I have. And I'm running it with Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he might keep it. So right at the elbow shot, like at the top. So I'm making sure I stop, fuck with him a little bit, step on his shoe.
Step on the shoe, a good one.
Like, because you can't move. So by the time I push off on your feet, you trying to get your stuff together. I'm already off the screen wide open. So like he's saying, like watching film and like learning like ways to get open, you know, especially like when you do have like a great defender on you. Like man, that's big time.
It's valuable experience.
I didn't start watching film until year 8, and I couldn't even watch a full game of film. Like I just just give me my my film, like my shots, you know what I'm saying, so I can watch my feet work, you know, how I'm coming off screens, and then let me see my defensive clips, you know, so I can get a little bit better. That was it.
Yeah.
2 years ago, that's in Denver. That's when I started watching full games of film, and like, but understanding it though.
Yeah.
You know, but like then watching my position, like your cam position, you know what I'm saying, the yoke position, like watching everybody position, like, all right, now yoke could have been there, done that better, boom, boom. You know, piecing like that. But that also helped me out, like just as far as like being on the floor, being able to stay space, and also being able to know when to help my teammates when they slacking a little bit on defense. So I think watching film is a big key as far as like being prepared for anything.
Are you happy to, like, you know, since you're transitioning to Denver and you were under a lot of pressure, are you happy to get out of that? I mean, of course, you probably love your time in Brooklyn, but are you happy to get that pressure off of your shoulders right now?
No, I wouldn't say I'm happy about it. It's not about having pressure off my shoulders. I'm happy about the chance to maybe have a lot more open catch and shoot threes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really happy about that. I'm happy that I have teammates that are some of the most high IQ guys in the game, for sure. But in terms of pressure, like, it's part of what we play for. Like, you kind of, you know what I mean? Like, there's as tough as last season was, there was a really fun part about trying to figure it all out, about trying to take a step as a player, about trying to, you know what I mean? And I figured it just, to keep me going, is like, this is going to make me better in the long run, so that I go to my next destination, or if we retool in Brooklyn and we're back to competing, is like, I don't have to have the ball in my hands 24/7. I've been a guy with, you know, catch and shoot, spot up, quick swing, one dribble, make a decision. And then I would like to show that I could be a guy that, you know what I mean? I could be another option of on ball, another option of heavily involved in the offense. So just kind of building that repertoire where that you have a role no matter what lineup you're out on the court with, no matter what team you're on. So I just wanted to take that challenge and grow my game in those areas. And then hopefully there's carryover for this Denver group where, you know, I find myself in actions that I had a lot of reps in last year.
How about you're gonna with Denver, especially with them, you're gonna see a lot of open shots. Like they just have that DNA over there already, and like, or the style of play they play, like it's fast paced. You know what I'm saying? But also like everybody shares the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody touches it.
That seems to be something you like to hark on, because that pass.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But like for me, when I was there, it just always seemed like, I don't know, I always end up on Mike's side. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like I know I'm not getting the swing. So like how the hell I keep ending up on the same side as him? So at some point I started like just jogging, not running to the corner, and I'll push him to the corner. But then, like I said,
they used to hit the corner, hit
the corner, and I know I'm not getting a swing. I'm like, oh shit, fuck it, let me just run back down the court.
MPJ throwing that thing up every time, every time.
Like, but like he learned a little bit, like as we got like that year towards the playoffs. But like it been time, like we playing Clippers. We in transition. I'm already in the corner. He pulled up, step back. He got two dudes contesting. He about to shoot the ball. I'm like this. I'm like, Mike. He throw it to me. I get the shot. I'm like, yes, Mike. Go back down the court.
Yes, Mike.
But like he see me in the corner. He finna score on two people.
Yeah.
Like he didn't take the first shot. One guy closed out on him. He go drive, take the step back. Other guy closed out on him. He's still about to shoot. I'm sitting in the corner.
So if you hadn't said it, he would have shot it.
If I would have said it, he would have shot it.
He's been tall. I mean, he can shoot over people. So to him, it's just like, I see the rim.
I gotta
can
get it
shoot
off.
over anybody.
But that's why, like when I was there, like I got frustrated, but like it wasn't so much frustration because that motherfucker do got a ratchet. You know what I'm saying? When he get hot, he hot. You know what I'm saying? And he's 6'10". So like if I was that tall too, I'd be doing the same shit. You know, but like a lot of stuff, like just I try to like let it like just slide, because that shit would throw off my game if he ain't throwing me the ball, and then I go down the court and don't play defense. You know, so like it just fuck up a game too. So like I just try to like, if I get it, I get it. You know, it calm me like, oh, the ball's come this way, I'm shoot it. You know, if not, just make a play. You know, try to stay within the game.
Yeah, you talk about you want to get back to playing in the playoffs, being a contender, and I want to go back to the bubble with it. You guys in the bubble, y'all went 8-0. And that led to the finals. What, at that moment in the bubble, what was y'all's mindset? Like, what was that shift for you guys?
That's a great question. So it's my rookie year. we had a lot of young guys on the team. All we wanted was the opportunity to play again. And so the opportunity for us, you know, is COVID. A lot of us didn't have families of our own. So it's a chance for us to come back and work out again together and play again and be around people again. I think the general vibe of the bubble, and it was tough on people, especially for being there as long as you were. Man. Like I can only imagine, because
90 days. Man.
Yeah, for 6 weeks. For 6 weeks, it was like 7 weeks. It was like, whoo.
Yeah.
So it had a way of kind of wearing on you. Is something that you had never really done before. I think our group was so young and almost naive to a point where like we were just having fun and we were picking teams up, and we just had that extra element of like we took it really serious. Like this is an opportunity for us to take a step as a team. You know, we had an up and down season. We were 26-39 going into the bubble, but we showed promise of like we play hard, we do the right things, we play the right way. So we go into the bubble, we go 8-0 in the bubble. And really just because like we're riding the wave. Like, you know, maybe we catch a team sitting some guys. Maybe we played the Clippers the second game, full squad, and Book hit that game winning fade. Like
I remember that.
It just increased what we're doing. And Monty, our coach, he had just a great way of approaching it. Just like this is an opportunity for you guys to prove yourselves. Like it's very rare that you get an opportunity. Your season ends, you get time to reflect, and then you go back into the same season. It's not very rare. It never happens. It's the only time it's ever happened. So we just took that opportunity, got better. Like a lot of us younger guys, like myself and Mikal Bridges, like, you know, I got to start in the bubble. Kelly Oubre was starting. He had knee surgery. Wasn't playing. So it's like, for me, it's an opportunity that I get like a second half of my rookie year. I'm already been a rookie in the league for a year now. Right. Like I get an opportunity. So we just were really excited. We didn't make the playoffs because Portland beat Brooklyn in the last game of the regular season. Honestly, that didn't really even faze us to a point where we were like, we did what we set out to do. We did everything we could, and that momentum carried over into the next year for us. And then you had somebody like Chris Paul. Ricky Rubio was great for us that season. Obviously, Chris Paul is one of the best to ever do it. Added him to our group, and it just allowed us to take off.
Touch on Chris Paul a little bit, because it's like, how is it playing with him? A lot of people love playing with him. He's a leader. Like, how was it for you?
It was incredible. So much to learn from. It's my second year in the league that he got with us, and just how he approaches the game, especially as he gets older and continues to have an impact. You can tell, you know, when he was young, playing a lot of defense, getting a lot of steals, doing what he does, he's scoring, he's assisting. But as he got older, he continued to have an impact on the game in all phases. And he's not necessarily at 38, 36, 37, he's not the same athlete he was when he was younger. So watching him manage, watching him get to his spots, watching how he controls pace of the game, how he controls flow. And then for us at the time was watching how he closes games, how he gets us in whatever he finds things throughout the game, right? And then whatever that scab is in the fourth quarter, you bet we're going to pick it the entire fourth quarter. And everybody's going to be on the same page, and that's how we close games. And those couple years with CP at the point guard, our fourth quarter statistics were probably through the roof where we're closing games, which is the counter to the Brooklyn situation I was in last year, which was we play so hard, but we get to the fourth quarter, and these teams do that to us.
That was us in Denver. Our quarter was coming out of halftime. Third quarter
was always slow.
Well, we finna get, if we up 20, we finna be down 10.
100%. I would be so pissed.
That's serious. I was like, watching to his point where you get like to that fourth quarter. Our fourth quarter was like, we own you the whole game. Like, it's our time. You know what I'm saying? We know how our third quarter is gonna be. It was that whole season. You know, it was bad the whole season. But we knew the fourth quarter come, whether we down 20, up 20. And you ain't beating us.
Right. And you just step onto the court in that fourth quarter just knowing like we're going. You got to be really killing us for us to be out of the game.
Right. We got to at least be beating us by 30 for like us not come. But we still going to give you a little run for it. But like we're going to run out of gas. Because we're going to be like, it's going to be pressure. And then coach going to be subbing in. Like it's going to be crazy. But like our fourth quarters, like I kind of loved our fourth quarters. Because I think I'm 12 games over there, I didn't play the fourth quarter. But that's because we had a good bench. You know, and like we got up 10 and they took it up to 20. But like, so it was like.
Went on need.
Wasn't.
Went on need.
I was talking to Jess before we started filming. She was telling me like the vibes around Phoenix of that 2021 season. How was it for you?
Oh, we were flying high. We were flying high. I mean, that first series versus LA.
That was versus y'all, actually. Yep.
That was tough, too, though.
When we, like, that was a crazy series because we were 2 and they were 7, but it felt flipped.
Yeah.
It felt like we were the ones that had something to prove. As a matter of fact, they were the ones talking about like, oh, we want the 7 so we can see y'all as the 2.
We were.
Because we played y'all at the very end of the season. At the very end of the season, it was like, nah, we want y'all. We're gonna go get that 7. We're gonna get that 7 so we can play y'all.
Before you get there, we almost didn't make it. Steph missed that game-winning 3.
Yeah.
Like Steph had a good look at it.
Yeah.
Almost, he just missed it, but he had a good look at it. We wouldn't have had that 7 seed.
Obviously, AD gets hurt that series, which is huge.
Yes.
CP gets hurt. Like, there's a lot of things going
I
on.
think everybody kind of went down.
Beat up, right?
And that goes because of how close the season's too.
But like when we closed out the series in 6 with all the dramatics around that game with the shimmying and the salsa dancing,
Everything. It was so much, bro.
And the chirping. It was fun. Like it was my first playoff series. It was like, wow, like this is
what
how
everybody fighting for.
This is how it is.
Yeah.
And so we kind of, we swept Denver, beat Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. Like we felt good about what we're doing. Up 2-0 in the finals. Like this is just when fans are back in the building. Everybody's going crazy. Fights in the stands, which we don't condone, but like it was cinema. It was entertainment. It was entertainment. Obviously, we lose that series to Milwaukee, but like there was an excitement where like we're a capable team. We feel like we can beat anybody. Like we're gonna reload and do it again. And we had a really good season the next year. Go to the playoffs. That was our first game 7 as a group.
Was that against Dallas?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And again, Phoenix in playoff basketball, our crowd I believe was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I always think the Phoenix crowd, as since we came back into relevance at the time and even through now, like the crowd is elite. Yeah. I remember when our first game, me and Mikhail's first game back there in Brooklyn. I remember just like, wow, like the energy in the arena is different. Like people standing up all the way through the tip off. Like, I'm like, yeah, I love playing. I love playing in Phoenix. I loved it. I loved the crowd. I loved our fan support. Yeah. But it's just how things go, man. Yeah. Sometimes things come to an end. It's fine. But that game 7 is one that was really tough because it was like a shell shock. It was like a moment of disbelief. Yeah. But man, the vibes in the city when we were on those runs and when we had that good season, the sellouts, they're doing the sellout counter. They're, you know what I mean? It's just we're beating teams. We're just high vibe team. We're dancing. Like our warm ups are fun. Our pregame fun.
I remember a video from social media is when you guys arrived back in Phoenix at the airport, man. Yeah. Y'all, I don't know if it was a parade or what was it like. Damn near. What did y'all have? What would y'all do? What was going on right there?
Like. It became a problem because people just showed up. And then, like, people were complaining that their feet were getting run over and stuff. So it actually became a problem. Like, now we got a bus. But in the moment, it was a lot of fun. It was crazy. It was like, yo, don't go out your car. Be safe. Like, all the security tweaking and everything. But you got guys through the sunroof and stuff.
I remember. I think it was somebody had a drop top.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but it was at the top. At the top of it.
I was like, "Hey, this is lit."
Yeah, it was. Like the fans really showed up and showed out to support, and I really appreciate them for that.
Yeah. Nah, just as a quick pivot. So when we were off cam, they kind of off cam, but on you cam in a sense.
I see what you did there.
You know what I'm saying? They told me that you were a real science guy.
Yeah,
you were into science.
Yeah,
it's crazy enough. I told Jess in the rest of the game, like I've been in this conspiracy theory type vibe for the last month. Don't ask me why. Maybe because I feel like the world's going to end, but we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. What is what is a conspiracy theory that you made that you feel is like true, false, or like interesting? Like, do you think we live on a flat Earth or?
For sure, anything surrounding aliens.
Yeah,
and I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion on it.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I agree.
Oh, so you think we have aliens?
No.
No, we do.
Oh. I don't think. I'm not gonna act like I know, but I see both. I see how they could like. When you start, this is where the science come in. When you start understanding how big the universe is and how many stars and how many planets that means there are and the infinite possibilities, you understand we got to be crazy to think
that there's
we're the only living things in the entire universe. But then on the flip side, I believe in God. I'm a religious person.
Amen.
And I believe He's the divine power. And if He doesn't matter how big His creation is. Mm-hmm. Like He could surely decide to just put life in one spot. Like, it doesn't matter how much he created.
True.
So you don't know. I'm not ever going to pretend I know
Yeah.
something like that. But the conspiracy around aliens.
Yeah, it's
Now,
very
do we
interesting.
have we found anything like Area 51? I don't know. I don't know.
I think because we're in Vegas.
son-
Yeah, I was about to say, it's some shit out here.
Yeah, like bro, it's in Vegas. I'm like, bro, but you can't. Like, why have they been hiding it for so they don't let anybody come? They like kill anybody who gets 50 feet close
Yeah, I
to the
don't know.
facility. Like, it's crazy. Like,
Because like I mean, that should answer your question right there. They what are they hiding? They got to be hiding something.
yeah,
You know, if there's no clearance for any like human being besides government or whatever,
Yeah.
it got to be. It's something out there.
but why hide it? Like,
We get it, but
That's
that,
true.
But that do okay.
yeah.
What if they do blast it on the news? That might send it out of panic, for the whole world. Like,
Man,
oh, they got this.
Send us panic attacks
listen,
anyway.
listen.
Fake media. Hey man, we feel World War III happening tomorrow.
Alien is a broad term. Alien is a broad term. Technically, anything that's a single cell organism and more complex than that
Way to
is
break it
an
more down.
alien. So it could be like an amoeba would be an alien. If we're talking intelligent life
Yeah.
that could reach us, we don't have that. I promise you.
Like
Never
one
mind,
drop out.
I
the-
just said I can't. I just said I can't say with certainty. I just said I can't say with certainty. But what I'm saying is, if there's intelligent life and they made their way all the way to us, and they're out of our reach of finding them,
Yeah.
that means they are way more intelligent than we are. And for them to get 99.9999999% of the way to Earth, crash, and us capture them,
It's cap.
that's cap.
Yeah, I get that.
So we
the
don't.
term
They would just send the rest of their cousins and uncles.
Maybe our air
Right.
dilute them a little bit. They little wounds.
So y'all.
But I'm telling you, if they made it this far, they calculated that. If they made it this far, their calculations are beyond anything we could imagine. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, they hit the air like, we didn't know. We thought it was going to be different air over here. They all just pass out. Their little spaceship just kind of hit the air and stopped working. Like,
Stop working. Yeah, like you never know, man.
the engine gave out at the last second.
Cause like let's just say they do. Like they technology might be so far advanced than ours. Is like you never know. They might get here and it might do just crash.
They
like,
probably look at
just
us like,
shuts off.
bro, this planet is ghetto.
We gotta get out of here.
Honestly, like,
They left somebody on accident. They hightailed it out.
It's flames everywhere, gas. They just might be like, what is this over here,
bro,
man?
this is ghetto. These people think they're having fun. No,
But
let's go
again,
back.
if you know, as science tells us, the universe is very expansive and we can't. It's like numbers that we can't even comprehend.
Yeah. It don't
That
make
means
sense.
life can be extremely far away, where communication. You know what I mean? So you just don't know.
I just feel like they make up so much stuff that it is hard to believe anything, and you kind of got to just figure stuff out on your own. Because I'm like, bro, how? First of all, I don't think we've ever been to the moon, especially not in 1969.
Why not? Why not?
Because 1969, I don't think we had the technology to go there and back then, and then we didn't just make it a vacation trip for everybody else since.
It just cost so much money. It was a race though. It was a race. See, I'll be the antagonist to this
I
one
think
because
I get
because
your point.
it was a power, it was a status symbol, it was a power symbol. We wanted to be the first country to send people to the moon, to touch the moon, to take a picture of the moon, whatever you have it, collect a little rock from the moon and bring it back.
Right.
So it was just a status symbol, it was a power symbol, extremely expensive, lots of casualties in trying to aircrafts blowing up and things not working, the such. What's the point of continuing to go back? There's nothing to get up there.
No, for sure.
We beat the other we beat the other countries
So
up
it was
there.
a power move, basically.
It was a power move. So that's why we haven't been back.
I just feel it's weird too, because I'm like, all right, you see the videos of the astronauts when they're landing. When did the camera get there? Who put it there?
That's all up for debate. Very valid.
Yeah.
Very valid.
The camera was on perfect angle. Let's get Mr. Armstrong.
You're really unlocking my head, my brain
Yeah,
right
the
now.
little
Like,
rover.
I'm saying, bro, this is what I've been on.
Do you
the
think
last
we have the rovers on the planet?
think they have the rovers up there?
I don't know. I like follow some of the Instagram pages that'll like shoot the images from the rovers and send them back. You know what I mean? And be like, this is a picture of Mars from today.
Yeah.
You believe in those?
No.
You don't think so?
I mean,
Okay, so like we send
really making me
spacecraft
think
all
right
over
now.
the place, and bro, they're so advanced. Like just touching on this topic real quick, they're so advanced that they'll send a spacecraft to Mercury because we want to check out Mercury for whatever reason, and so you can't just launch a spacecraft. Like, first of all, every planet's in orbit. Like, you got to time it. Yeah. But you can't just, like, find when we line up with them and launch a spacecraft at them. Right. Because, like, the sun got gravity. It'll just, like, it'll keep pulling. So, like,
that little thing right on.
And this is what we actually do. Like, they'll have space missions where they use the gravity of Venus to slow down the spacecraft, to decelerate it before going. So, like, they're smart.
How do you figure out this? Like you got to have
NASA scientists, the math, the physics, like, just pure math. Space is all math. Like, we don't have many real good pictures of what's out there in space. Yeah. Like, in general, it's all straight math. And it's like proven, disproven, proven, built upon. And it's just this back and forth that goes on for hundreds of years now, 100 or two. And it's incredible what they can do. But, like, their intellectual capacity in the higher ups, unreal.
I feel like y'all just telling me that my astronomy class I took back at West Georgia was a lie.
Yeah, man. They was paying that's what
made me get into all this. My astronomy class in college. I was like, oh, this is kind of.
They showed me the robots and stuff on the moon and all that.
Like astronomy too. Like, he loves science. Like, KJ, like, he loved doing that stuff too. Like, he can tell you pretty much anything. Like that's
cool though.
It's very cool. He liked the build shit. Like, he liked them science projects. So that's what we do.
Yeah. So you are a flat Earth guy, or are we?
Oh, no. Earth is not flat.
It's not flat.
That's proven. You can't.
Proven.
I just told you what we kind of live in. We live in like a
how is it flat if you can get in the plane and make a circle around the Earth?
But they're telling us that.
But you haven't done it?
No, look. No, I mean, I've
you haven't flown to Australia or China and been the route. Like, you've never taken a route to get from, like, America or seen routes to get from America to Asia, and they go over to North Pole because just.
But for me, it doesn't make sense, because it's like, if you look at, I've studied flights from, like, Johannesburg, Africa. There's no direct flight from Johannesburg to Italy, and they're both at the bottom of their respective places, in a sense. Like, you have to connect over into another country and then to fly there. But if you look at it on the globe, it's like, bro, just fly right over the water. Like, y'all are making it difficult.
Yeah, but
maybe it's just they don't
that
need
long description about the water.
But that's why I say it's a flat Earth,
so
because
if the Earth is flat, where are you going? Where are you going?
Where you're connecting, you actually are flying over that to get to that place.
If the Earth is flat, has somebody reached the edge of the Earth? And
the ice walls in Antarctica.
It's not the edge.
Oh, so what about the North Pole?
I don't know, bro.
So is there ice caps?
I ain't made it that far in my search.
So you're saying the Earth is flat and the edges are cold?
That's what they say.
Okay.
That's why, like, the global warming thing, they were like, oh, well, we global warming, everything is gonna melt. It's because the ice walls that are, encompassing us are going to melt, and it's gonna flood.
Okay, so and we're going on with this theory. What if the ice caps melt and then everything becomes kind of sunny and peachy over there? What would you expect to see at the edge as a flat earther?
Probably Bigfoot.
That's where he set up. I like that. Bigfoot is at the edge of the earth, and then it's just a drop off.
Probably.
What happens to gravity over there?
What do we drop to, though?
What happens to gravity?
I ain't come up with the theory.
Okay,
so, and I'm only in part 2 of 10 parts.
We dropping to now?
But here's the thing, man. Like,
if I walk off the edge, and if you're saying that there's still a corner, like, what do I fall to? Do I fall to another part of the earth? Like,
do I fall back around to the other side?
Right? How this gonna work right now?
Man, that's the cool thing about science, though, man. It's like people were really having these discussions forever and thinking like things were right, things were wrong. Like, swear this is the right way. Meanwhile, it's the complete proven wrong.
I don't know.
So like whatever we know about this, all this stuff now could be subject to change. Like as soon as somebody comes and finds a better way to prove something different, we just operate off that. Yep.
That's facts.
So when you retire from the NBA, are you going to be with NASA, or what are you going to do?
I wouldn't say NASA, but I thought about this. I thought about this. Like,
let me hear it.
Maybe just going back to school and like formally studying stuff like space or whatever it may be. Like, I don't know. Who knows what we'll do when we're done playing, right? It's just, it's really hard to conceptualize now because we spent so much time hooping. Yeah. Like, imagining life, after that. You don't know where exactly, like, I don't have my own family yet or anything, so I don't know where I'll be. Yeah. Come that, but I wouldn't rule that out. Like, going back and studying this.
Hey, I can see this.
I can't make it in a spacecraft. My knees would be hurting.
I can see this. I can turn on the Discovery Channel and Cam Johnson is going in.
My piece, my favorite word.
Hey, man. What's your favorite word?
Man, fuck them kids.
Says the man that got 12 disciples.
But like, I love my kids, but like, when I need my time, like, and like, man, my wife need our time.
That was, I love my
Yeah,
kids.
get out my way. I don't know
the
you.
other kids.
You pay rent now, son. Right, nah.
That's funny.
Boy, as y'all see,
You know they made a book about to say fuck them kids. you didn't? No, I'm serious.
Who made the book?
I don't know. I forget the argument, but it's a book say fuck the kids. No, I'm dead serious, dog.
Sound like you were written by Boosie.
I'm gonna get everybody the book, man.
it was written. You said by Boosie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get everybody the book. I'm dead serious. Like, I looked at it, it's like, yeah, fuck them kids. I'm like, damn, they made a book about it.
Oh God.
It's like small little children book. It's not bad.
It's a children's
Wait,
book?
is it for children?
Bro,
I don't know if it's for children, but like
It's about children.
It's about children, but they have like
That's not about to say
they have
that was
little
not in
kids.
the library.
It looked like a kid book, like when you open up Cat and Nat. It's not that type of.
So it's a cartoon. Fuck them kids.
Yeah,
book.
it's a like cartoon funny.
Find
book,
out
but,
something
like,
new every
And this
day.
is why aliens think we're ghetto and they haven't come here. Thank you. My point is
It could be.
Hey.
Hey, full circle, man.
Hey,
Full circle.
as y'all see on this pod, we talk about a lot of shit, and I'm over here. I'm second guessing everything now, so I'm going to dive into my astronomy book when I get home, and we gon' I'm tapping in with y'all.
I'm gonna send you the link.
Send me the link. Send me the link.
Oh, you on the YouTube conspiracies, man? They'll have you down on. I really believe in everything,
Bro, I'm about to leave here. We might get dinner, might not. I'm going to YouTube.
You know what you could go.
Them YouTube conspiracies, man, they be convincing too.
Telling
They have
you,
you believing.
with the music behind it. Oh
Bro,
man.
they being on their laptop, dark ass room, locked in.
So
What do you
if
think?
I told
How do you think they make it so convincing?
Hey,
They
to
have
convince
a
me.
think it's
skill
like-
of talking.
Yeah.
And it's the music too.
You be like, yeah.
You got to pay attention to the
You be like,
background.
Yeah, you're right.
music.
You like, maybe you're right.
Yeah, I'm like,
I think
It's some
they-
background music. The background music is like
it
probably
do it.
psychological.
Yeah.
They go hypnotizing you back there. It's like, oh, you locked in, and we got him.
yeah.
But anyway, man, appreciate you.
That be the music
Thank
for
you,
real.
man. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you pulling up on us, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Hey, remember out there, man, like, share, subscribe, man. We talk about everything on here, man. And please find us on all podcast platforms and YouTube. We at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas with my dogs KG, KCP, and Cam Johnson. We out of this thing.
Yes, sir.